Good morning, everybody. Normally I get all excited and stuff, and I'm like really happy and try to like thing, but it's like the opening of the video for MLB 11, the show. It was kind of like cool, but kind of like really depressing in the same way. Um, they basically it's like had like part of the scene was Roy Halladay. It was, I mean, exactly. It was exactly 10 seasons ago when Roy Halladay threw the perfect game and no hitter. He threw the perfect game in the regular season against the Marlins and in the playoffs and stuff against the Reds. He threw a no hitter. Just sad and everything because he's like obviously passed away in that tragic plane crash. Um, but yeah, it just you just sit down and think about it. It just kind of gets you sad. So, um, I don't know if I have anything. If I have it, yeah, I do have it saved. So we'll load the franchise save data because that way we could just play something. Um, yeah, I just it's just you sit down and you think about it. It just kind of makes things a little sad. So I hope everybody's doing fine today. Um, Ironically, it seems like I probably played the last one against the Dodgers, which is kind of weird because we won that game. How's our record doing? Well, we are in first place. Um, Houston is still in the National League, which is funny. Um, it seems like let's see. How much of a lead do we have? Okay. Oh, we only have a 2-game lead over the Mets. Let's do this. It seems like we're facing off against the Mets. We'll just wind up playing our home game. Let's just zoom to that date and see where we are in the standings then. Oh, the Mets overtook us. Whoa, we're on a big losing streak. Okay, we've overtaken the Mets. But this is actually kind of good. So, yeah, I'd rather pitch as Cole Hamels. And they have a tougher pitcher too, so that would be kind of cool. So it's yeah, we won that game too. So we have a game and a half lead, and we're gonna go for the sweep at home. No, they have they're scouting things and stuff. So. 20,000 bats. It's interesting because our batting isn't as strong as it used to be. Yeah, we didn't make any big changes here. Pretty much all the same characters are playing. I think we have Dominic Brown in right field. So, let's play ball.
First pitch moments away here in Philadelphia. Should be a good one. Mets and Phillies next. From the home of the 2008 World Champion Phillies, MLB The Show welcomes you to Philadelphia, PA. Citizens Bank Park, the site for this afternoon edition of Major League Baseball. Today, a little baseball under the sun, the finale of this three-game series, as it'll be the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here in our broadcast booth to call the action, joined as usual by Major League veterans Dave Campbell and Eric Karros. And Dave, let's call on you first. What catches your interest here in this matchup?
Well, the first thing I always do when I come to the ballpark is check out the pitching matchup, and we have a stellar one here. Both of these guys are capable of working deep into the ball game, so it's possible the team that knocks the other's starter out first will come out victorious. Let's see if that plays itself out.
All right, Dave, we'll hear from Eric shortly as well, but for now, let's check the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets. It's brought to us by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They'll go to work against the most valuable player from the 2008 World Series, the changeup specialist, left-hander Cole Hamels. A look there at the Phillies alignment defensively as they feature not one but two three-time Gold Glove Award winners up the middle. Jimmy Rollins at short and Shane Victorino out in center.
And now we're back to normal and everything with analog pitching, which I really like.
Striding in here is the leadoff man, Jose Reyes, as we are just about ready for baseball from Philadelphia. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one.
And he's tallied just one hit here in the series so far, 1 for 8.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Couple of low 90s fastballs to start the ball game. That's about where he'll be.
Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Throwing the dirt as this pops right up over his shoulder. he'll get in there safely.
You talk about setting a bad tone for a ball game. The first batter of the game, and they can't make a routine throw to first. You better hope that's not a sign of things to come.
Angel Pagan will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you figure he's going to try to go opposite field, so perhaps we'll see something off speed and on the inside part of the plate.
Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And it's not going to be in time. It's a steal of third for Reyes.
Taking a chance here. Not a bad size lead, and he makes the gamble pay off by taking third.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And after the error of the play before, he just says, why don't I take care of things myself? Good job there to bounce back with a punch-out.
Ike Davis will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
And remember now, you've still got a base open out there, so you could conceivably walk him and look for the double play.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
And if you're looking for a pitch up to hit a fly ball here, I don't think you're going to get one.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And expect to see him work away a lot to lefties as this game goes on. He's gone away here with the last 2 pitches.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Victorino is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, and there's our first tally of the ball game.
Well, this is what you call manufacturing a run. I mean, this is old school National League baseball. Get them on, get them over, and get them in.
David Wright will step in now.
David Wright.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And if you miss, you want to miss inside. Don't make a mistake belt high out over the plate.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And Wright's going to have himself a base hit.
And you know, most of the hitters in the league will have trouble with this pitch down and away, but this guy's had success there in the past, and he does it again here.
Ronnie Paulino will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. In there, no balls and a strike. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And he can't track it down. A base hit.
And this is what he has to do more of. If that pitch is away, take it to the other field. He's been pulling a lot of balls this year, and his average has suffered because of it.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Now a ball hit down the line in the air. This has a chance, and oh, it's high off the foul pole for a home run. It's a 3-run shot for Carlos Beltran. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, this thing had the distance. The only question is, would it stay fair? And sure enough, it boinks right off the foul pole and right for a home run.
Scott Hairston will be the batter.
Scott Hairston.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And a dive by Rollins, but he can't come up with it. A base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first-pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Ruben Tejada is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
And this cannot be how he expected this first inning to transpire.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball two.
And you sort of get the sense that his thoughts might be elsewhere out on the mound right now. He's got to let the past go and focus on the here and now.
And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Home half of the first on its way from Citizens Bank Park. It's now 4-0 New York. Starting lineup for Charlie Manuel and the Phillies is there on your screen. Ready to go now in the home half of inning number 1 as shortstop Jimmy Rollins makes his way toward the box. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing, says Wally Hughes. It's ball 1. The 1-1 coming to Rollins. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Placido Polanco will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Swing and a liner toward right center. And Polanco has a base hit. Oh, and this takes off on him as it's over his head.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a 1-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. Well, that'll spell disaster.
Chase Utley will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Utley awaits the 1-0. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Ryan Howard will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. In the dirt, but Paulino's able to get on top of it quickly. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Well, and I can tell you right now, if he swings at this pitch in the dirt here in the first inning, you can bet he'll see that pitch a time or 2 more as this one goes along.
Now a swing, and there's a ball hit high in the air, deep to straightaway center field. Beltran is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Chris Young leads things off now in the top half of the second. First pitch swinging as here's a chance for the shortstop Rollins. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Well, you always love to start an inning against the opposing pitcher, but you doubly love it when he makes a first pitch out. That's the best of both worlds there.
So the leadoff man retired now for the shortstop Jose Reyes. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And that's cut on and missed as Reyes falls behind here 0-2.
And he did not have his best stuff in that first inning. That's a little more like it there.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Sometimes when you foul a few 2-strike pitches off, you have a tendency to start swinging at anything. That's a good eye.
But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
So it's important to put a bad first inning behind you, and he's got 2 quick outs here in the second, and it looks like he's got good rhythm going right now. Maybe an inning too late, though.
Angel Pagan will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
The pitch. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So Hamels had it work in that half of the inning. Now let's see if the bats will follow suit. They're down 4-zip. Dominic Brown will start things off in the bottom of the second. And a swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And he's got that thing moving pretty good here in the first few innings.
And this is fouled straight back. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that'll fall in between them. And now this will rattle up against the fence. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he finds a pitch there that catches a little more of the plate than I think it was supposed to, and he kicks off the home half of the second with a 2-bagger.
Shane Victorino will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. No one out with a runner at second. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Receiving pitch there. Good job to hold up in time.
Now a ball's in there. 1-2 now.
And now they can shoot for the strikeout here, which would be a good comeback after the leadoff double.
And this is taken by Victorino to even the count at 2-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a dive by Reyes, but it's by him, a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time, 4-1 now.
So they're finding some holes here to start the inning, and just like that, a run is in.
Carlos Ruiz will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And now from the air, a jump throw. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Paul Hamels will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. And waiting for him to call a strike, but he never did. It's 1-0.
Oh, awfully close.
This is on the outside corner, or thereabouts at least. It's 1-1.
And if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the make good call there.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Swing, and he pops him up behind the bag at second. Tejada ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
And he'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. You know, when he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. And he had no chance of that working out well for him.
Jimmy Rollins is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Maybe they'll pitch to him after all.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Throwing a lot more pitches here in this second inning than he did in the first.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 1. Ike Davis will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here it comes. Swing and a liner, but foul. On the ground now to the third baseman, Polanco. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
You talk about rising from the ashes. There was a while there when he seemed to be hanging on by a thread, but he's showing good fortitude to stick around, and that's 5 in a row he's retired now.
The third baseman, number 5.
So the leadoff man retired now for David Wright. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
And now they'll need to build on that 1-2-3 inning last time out, and that's a good start here.
Now the 0-1 pitch is a ground ball sent to Polanco at third. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Ronnie Paulino will stand in.
Ronnie Paulino.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Hamels ready with the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mets lead this one 4-1. Placido Polanco makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Hit hard to the left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Well, they really haven't been able to ruffle his feathers too much to this point, but a first pitch single here to begin the inning will at least put him into a stretch right away.
Chase Utley will dig in. He singled his first time around. Swing and a ball pulled into right. And that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit. And the runner will hold at second, so 2 on with nobody out.
And apparently these guys mean business this inning because they've seen 2 pitches and wrapped out 2 singles.
Ryan Howard will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's one hit towards the hole, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Pagan able to get it in quickly here, so that runner will put the brakes on at third base.
Well, the leg work's done now. 3 straight singles to start the inning have the bases loaded with nobody out. Now they just need to go about driving these guys home.
Raul Ibanez will try it again. He flew out his first time. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
And this guy has just about disappeared at the plate in this series. 0 for 9.
And he takes strike 2.
And now with 2 strikes, he won't worry about trying to get a ground ball. He will definitely be gunning for the strikeout.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play. And now a triple play as he couldn't get back to the bag, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
That was disastrous.
Carlos Beltran will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
And he's in that mindset now where he can do just about anything he wants to.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is taken in by the catcher Ruiz, one away.
And here's where you can really use a guy's aggressive nature against him. I mean, none of these 4 pitches you see here were really anything he could drive, and he winds up popping up the 4th one.
Scott Hairston will stand in. A base hit his first time around. There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
And this is hit on the ground down the line to third. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Hairston. Fouled straight back. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Changed up on him here, but this is lined into left field for a base hit.
And in some stadiums, a 3-run lead is a different deal, but not in this place. They're going to need to keep adding on here because, as the old saying goes, no lead is safe.
Ruben Tejada will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. And this will be taken in by Brown as he's got it for the second out.
Well, he gets you out there, but he's not missing many bats right now. And guys are really putting together some good swings against him so far.
Chris Young will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's a fastball from Hamels to begin the at-bat as he climbs ahead 0-1. Now he reaches out here and just serves this one out behind first. And that's a fair ball.
And you'll see on the swing here, he cues this thing right off the very end of the bat. But it falls down that first baseline where no one can get to it to flag it down. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Jose Reyes will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And this series has been almost a total loss at the plate. 1 for 10 to this point.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
And this could be a big psychological swing early if he can get out of it here.
And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. Settling under it is Ibanez as he makes the catch to retire the side. 2 left for the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And while we have a moment, let's check out the National League slate here today. It's brought to us by the Baseball Hall of Fame. Dominic Brown will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Fouled back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Pretty good swing right there leading off this inning. He just sends this thing right inside the bag at third, but a nice play out there in left field to get to it quickly and hold him to just a single.
Shane Victorino will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. First pitch coming. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. 1 run, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Oh, and a good job there of anticipating that pitch in the dirt.
And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And that's a pitch made famous by Greg Maddux all those years. Started at the waist and let it work its way back to that inside corner. That's all about hitting your spots.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and stepping in is the catcher Carlos Ruiz. Here's the first offering. Good fastball there by the 6'10" Young as he gets ahead. No balls and a strike. And this will be fouled away. And a good pitch, but no offer from Ruiz. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Check on Brown, and now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Paul Hamels will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Hit on the ground towards first. On to first with it himself is Davis, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets lead it 4-1. Angel Pagan will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. And Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike. High in the air and deep down the left field line. Ibanez ranges into foul territory as he makes the catch out near the wall for out number 1.
Well, he just keeps moving right along. After that rough start in the first, he has put up nothing but zeros since.
Ike Davis will stride in, grounded out his last time through. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Now a ball hit on the ground for Rollins at short. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the 2nd out. So 2 out in the inning with the bases empty for David Wright. In there, and it's 0-1.
And a wry smile there. He knew he had a good pitch to hit.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Ibanez will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 4-1. Jimmy Rollins will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
And he's at 51 pitches now to start the fifth. He should be good to go for a while.
Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, here's where that old phrase, a walk is as good as a hit, really applies. Just get on somehow.
Fouled back. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw is right over the head of Davis at first base.
Well, he knew he had to hurry the throw. I mean, this is one of the faster guys in the league, so he didn't really have time to get set, and his throw just can't find the target.
Placido Polanco will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Just really struggling to get anything going offensively right now. Even balls that are hit somewhat sharply are right at guys, and there's another example there.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and making his way in is the second baseman Chase Utley. And that's taken for strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
If you're going to try to get that guy to fish for a curveball down there, you better make sure you can keep it in front of you.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
The 2-2 coming. Now a fair ball chopped up the line to first. A run is in. And a flip over to CY gets him for the out.
Yeah, that's a good job by a power hitter here, realizing with the infield back, all he had to do was put it in play. And he's able to drive in the run.
Ryan Howard will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. Pitch on the way. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
And he is just in complete control out there.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Another really close pitch there. He's been around the strike zone quite a bit. You know, sometimes that can be good. Other times, though, it can make you a little too predictable out there.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 4-2. Ronnie Paulino will be the batter, 1 for 2 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And it's only August, but this game has a little bit of a playoff feel to it.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And as a catcher at the plate, he's thinking, you better call that both ways.
Sliced down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
And with one away, here's a look at his pitches by inning to this point in the broadcast. Obviously, that fifth inning was his best. He's been pretty consistent with his pitches all game long, though.
Carlos Beltran will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now here's the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Hamels up to 73 pitches now for the afternoon. Grounded, foul. And he's able to go with the fastball nicely there as this is sliced into right for a base hit.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. He just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a one-out single.
Scott Hairston will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. At the knees, strike 1. And this pitch misses to Hairston, and it's a ball and a strike.
And with that pitch count creeping up towards 80 now, you've got to be alert for signs of tiring.
And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Let's take another look as he takes advantage of the opportunity here and clobbers this thing, and that goes for an easy double.
On the ground down the first base line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
A little over anxious that time. He went out of the strike zone to get that one, and it didn't pay off for him.
Chris Young is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. A run is in. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
This should have gotten him out of the inning, but a bad throw here will keep things going.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But they'll get the out at first anyway. And that, rather bizarrely, will end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 Philly error, and 1 man left on base. Raul Ibanez will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. And he gets ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1, and that's really been the order of the afternoon.
Well, it absolutely has. Working ahead in the count was so important in regards to dictating how you want to pitch a ball game.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And that is a world-class changeup there.
And a ball there to Ibanez. The count's even at 2-2.
And even with 2 strikes, that's not a tough pitch to lay off there.
Fouled straight back. Swing and a shot toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And Beltran will send this one in off the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And I'll tell you what, 4-run leads can go quickly in this day and age. He's into second with a leadoff double here, so they need to hope this is the start of something big.
Dominic Brown will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
And I would expect to see him work him inside here because he's going to want to make it as tough as possible for him to get that runner up to third.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
And this has been one of his problems early in his career. He's a real free swinger.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
And they obviously think he'll chase a fastball with 2 strikes because they keep going to it.
And this is fouled straight back. 2 runs, 9 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Reyes. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Well, the scoreboard really hasn't borne this out, but it seems like every inning's been a stressful one for him. He hasn't really seemed to be in complete control out there, and he's facing another tough challenge right now.
Shane Victorino will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Carlos Ruiz will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from 3rd. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Paul Hamels will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Brian Schneider is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels. Now the first pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Reyes. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. Seventh inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 6-3. J.C. Romero will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Angel Pagan will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Hit hard, but foul. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Ike Davis will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here's the pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. That misses 1-2.
And a lot of times this is where he likes to elevate that fastball and try to get guys to chase.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
Oh, this just hurts thinking about it. You can see the reaction there at home plate. That's a shin burner right there.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Brown is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
And I'll tell you what, anytime you hand the ball over to a guy that has an ERA of 0 point something, you've got to feel pretty good about your chances of him getting you out of the inning.
David Wright stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
And you can tell that the scouting report's been telling him to keep everything down here.
And that's in there, base hit.
Now State Farm will give us another look at this swing in show motion. See, the pitch is down, but look at his head. It's right on the ball all the way. And then you see the hands. They lead right through the zone and drive this right back up the middle.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now. Big spot here. 1st and 2nd, 2 men gone, and that'll bring in Carlos Beltran, the center fielder. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And that is off the wall. The throw into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Comes through yet again, his 3rd hit of the ballgame. This one's a double, and it chases home a run. Give him 4 RBIs as well, as he's really seen the ball well up there.
He's set, now the pitch. And he pulls the string on another one. He's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, when you've got a chance to drive in a couple of runs, you've got to be more aggressive up there.
But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. 1 for the Mets on the double from Carlos Beltran. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies 3. Jimmy Rollins will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
This little 4-game run they've been on, it's been a good one. But unless things change in a hurry, it's looking like that win streak's going to end right here.
Now the first pitch. Placido Polanco is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Out in front there as this is rolled fouled off to the left. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Chase Utley stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
And just 69 miles an hour on that breaking ball. That's barely moving.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball one.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
And I'll tell you, here's a guy that's starting to bring himself into the MVP discussion. I mean, the numbers are there, and he's been about as consistent as anyone in baseball, and he's got another sharp single right here.
Ryan Howard will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. At first is Utley, the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to be into the gap for Howard. Extra bases forthcoming. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first. Raul Ibanez will stand in, but with the tying run still in the on-deck circle, he needs to get on base somehow. First pitch coming. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now. Worth keeping an eye on.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Hairston is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phils get a run on the Ryan Howard two-bagger. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 7-4. Ruben Tejada will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Call to the bullpen complete as the right-handed workhorse Ryan Madsen set to take over. And Howard will mosey over to the bag himself to record the out. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout.
We got 1 earned run for one. That's it. It's all been mistakes and errors.
Daniel Murphy is going to come out into the on-deck circle now as he'll grab a bat and hit for the pitcher Young. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll head right back to the dugout here as the pinch hitter is set down on 3 pitches, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score thus far. The Mets have come to Philadelphia, and they lead the Phils here in the 8th. Jose Reyes will dig in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swing hard liner to left center. And trouble aboard now as that's a base hit for Reyes. Angel Pagan will dig in. A hat trick already to his credit in this one. And he waits out the changeup there as it's belted high and deep into right center. And this ball is gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 5-run cushion. Opposite field to left. Ibanez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
I hung that pitch.
But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Mets 9 and the Phillies 4. Kerry Wood will be the new pitcher. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Now the 0-1 from Wood. Now a ball lined back over second. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit.
Boy, somebody sure lit a fire under this guy. That's his 4th hit of the ball game, and these have not been infield grounders. That was a line shot there.
Shane Victorino will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Paulino is out of the crouch, and he stays with it for route number 1. Carlos Ruiz will step in, an RBI single this last time around. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Check on Brown, and now the pitch. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Matt, that's what you call a good yacker.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
And as we check out the sequence here on Showtrack, you'll notice that one thing really sticks out. None of these 3 pitches are in the strike zone. That's just making the pitcher's life that much easier when you do that.
Call's been made for a pinch hitter here as the powerful Ross Gload is up off the bench and into the on-deck circle. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Phillies 4. Jose Contreras come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. David Wright is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
That was a dangerous spot there for a good fastball hitter. Good thing he was taking.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he reaches out for 1 and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And this is taken in out there by Victorino for out number 1. Ronnie Paulino will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And you like to get ahead with strike 1, but that's a pitch there he'll need to work more to the corners.
And a good pitch there as Paulino swings through it for strike 2 now.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see this next one be a changeup in the dirt.
And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
Oh, and this is frustrating for a hitter to get put out like that. You're just saying, come on, get foul, rats.
Carlos Beltran is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now Beltran swings and hits a ground ball to short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Mets 9 and the Phillies 4. So the shortstop Jimmy Rollins will dig in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And here's the first pitch. Fouled back. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is going to get on through. A leadoff single here for Rollins.
And this might have been a different game if a few of these hits had come in the clutch. They get another guy on here, but they've left 11 runners on base so far. Not a good number at all.
Placido Polanco will try again. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Fouled straight back. And Polanco comes up empty on that one as he falls behind 0-2. The win would belong to the big right-hander Chris Young if the lead holds up for him here. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, trying to change the sight line there. That's a smart way to work.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
From 0-2 to 3-2, he is really making him work out there.
Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3.
Well, one thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Chase Utley will stand in, working on a 3-hit ball game now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And on the mound, he's got to be thinking the same thing the three of us are. How about a nice 6-4-3 double play to finish this one off?
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A check on Rollins, now the pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now a ball hit high in the air over toward the right side. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
And here's a perfect illustration of what makes that cutter so effective. You see where it is as we stop it there, right in on his hands. Pretty much nothing else to do except pop it up.
Ryan Howard will stand in as their last chance now. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Boy, and anytime you can go on the road and come away with a victory, you will take it. These guys played with a lot of
Sadly,
character this
that's a loss.
afternoon, and the result is going to speak for itself.
I think overall I played well. Just I had some bad
And
luck
guys,
in the
little
start.
doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, Carlos Beltran. Don't
yeah,
put
that's
that
been
card
lucky.
in your bicycle spokes. He's our top player of
So,
the game.
anyway,
Man,
this
he was
is
a
episode
tough out up
95.
there in this one.
I
3 hits,
mentioned
including
it,
a home run,
this
and without
episode.
him, this might have been a different
please
game.
vote on the basketball series.
So that'll just about wrap things up.
you know,
For
which
Dave
game
and
you
Eric,
want
I'm
me
Matt.
to
As always,
have for
this
the
has
next
been a
series.
presentation of MLB 11
that's
The
what I'm
Show.
trying to do, like
For
a
more, log on to
season mode, but it's like a shortened season mode.
theshownnation.com. The Mets come out on top, 9-4.
Basically going from there, then doing
Highlights
also
from this
in college
afternoon's
basketball
game are
as well.
next as we
So,
say so
anyways.
long from Philly.
Until next time, this is David B69, and I'm out.
The final line score for this afternoon.